In this video, I want to talk about Realloc function. When we allocated memory dynamically by malloc and calloc function, and we want to expand this block of memory, we use the Realloc function. So first of all, before we want to allocate memory dynamically with calloc or malloc function, we have to include the stdlib library. So after that, we create a pointer. I want to say, for example, int star array is equal to, I want to say malloc, and inside that, I want to say size of integer, size of int, and multiply by, for example, 5. With this line of code, I allocated size of 5 integer number inside this pointer, which named array. So let's initialize this 5 block of code. I'm going to say for, inside that, I'm going to say int I is equal to 0 as long as the I is less than 5, I plus plus. So inside that, I'm going to say array at I is equal to, for example, I plus 1. Now let's print this 5 block of code. I want to say again for int I is equal to 0 as long as the I is less than 5, I plus plus. And inside that, I want to say printf. I want to say array %d colon %d \n. And here I want to say I and array at I. So before we run our program, we have to free our dynamically memory allocated by free function. So I'm going to say free, and inside that, I'm going to say array. When our program ends, this free function will free those block of RAM. So let's save our program and compile it. As you can see, it printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 block of RAM. And we want to expand this 5 block of code to 10 block of code. Now we use the Realloc function. Here I'm going to say array is equal to Realloc. This Realloc function gives 2 parameters. The first parameter is the name of our pointer. I'm going to say array. And the next parameter is the new size. I'm going to say size of, inside that I'm going to say int, multiply by 10. Again, I'm going to initialize the next 5 block of RAM. I'm going to say for int I is equal to 0 as long as the I is less than 10, I plus plus. So inside that, I'm going to say array at I is equal to I plus 1. Now I'm going to use the next for loop. I'm going to say for int I is equal to 0 as long as the I is less than 10, I plus plus, and inside that I'm going to say printf array at I %d colon %d \n, and here I'm going to say I array at I. So here between these two printf function, I'm going to print a new line. I'm going to say \n. Let's save our program, compile it, and run it. There you go. Here's the first for loop. We allocated the 5 block of RAM with malloc function here. This is 5 block of RAM. As you can see, there is 5 block of RAM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again here, we expand this 5 block of RAM to 10 block of RAM with this Realloc function. And we here initialize this 10 block of RAM. And after that, we print it. There you go. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to sum up, when we allocated memory dynamically by malloc or calloc function, and after that, we want to expand those block of RAM, we use Realloc function. And this Realloc function receives 2 parameters. In the first parameter, we will put our pointer, and in the second parameter, we will use the new size of block of RAM. So this is a basic program about Realloc function. See you next video, and bye for now.